So I thought I'd do a little unboxing video and maybe try to get some real world range on these two-way radios that I picked up. I've got a trip planned out to Colorado on a DIY elk hunt, and I got these so that my dad and myself would be able to sort of stay in contact with each other, since we probably aren't going to have any cell reception. So let's sort of see what's inside this box. Well, it comes with a little manual on how to use them. Comes with a charger, a AC adapter, some little microphones, earpieces. I don't think I'm gonna use them. Comes with a 12-volt adapter, charging base, and the two radios and batteries. So the reason that I chose these was that they seem to have some pretty good reviews on the website that I got them from, which I don't even remember where that was now. But we're gonna try to get these things charged up, and then I'll take them out, try to do some actual distance checking and see how far I can actually get here in northern Michigan with these things. I'll go start out at 1 mile, go to 2 mile, and keep working my way up until I can't get any more reception, and see how these things work. So as I pulled the cover off the back, it says, please switch to high power to get maximum range. So I guess I'm gonna have to open up the manual and figure all that out before I take off, and try these things out. But I want to get these things charged up before I take off. Oh, we got a little bit already. We'll see how charged they are. Well, the batteries are fully charged. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get these things put in here. And then I'll open up the manual and try to figure out how to get these things on high power so that we can actually see how far we can go with these things. I know the 36 mile that it says on there is supposed to be for line of sight, which is probably in the desert on 2 little mounds. But I'm gonna get into the manual, figure out how to make sure that these things are on high power, and then I'm gonna go test them, and then we'll come back and sort of see what we can, or what kind of results we get. So here we're 1 mile away, and we'll see how these things work. Can you hear me? Was that a yes? Are you inside the house? Okay, thank you. Well, 1 mile away with him inside the house, it seems to work pretty good. So we'll go on up 2 miles away and see how it works. So here I am 2 miles away. We'll see if he can hear me. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
And you are inside the house?
I am inside the house.
Well, seems to work pretty good right there. So we'll go on up and try it at another mile. Can you hear me? Was that a yes?
What did you say?
I was wondering if you could hear me. Was that a yes?
I heard you that time, but I didn't hear you any of the other time.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to try to go up here another mile up on top of this hill and see if you can hear me from there.
Okay.
So here I am 4 miles away, and we'll see if he can hear me at the house now. He's outside because at 3 miles he couldn't hear me inside the house. So let's see what it does at 4 miles with him outside. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sounds good on this end. I'll go ahead and go another mile then, alright? So, sounds pretty good at 4 miles. I'm on top of a hill here. So I'll go another mile and see if we can still hear him. So here I am about 5 miles away. We'll see if it picks up now. Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? What was that? Well, I guess he's not able to hear me here at 5 miles. I'm sort of on the other side of the hill right here. I'll go ahead and go on another mile, and maybe I'll be on top of a hill and maybe he can hear me. So here I am about 6 miles. I'm on top of a little hill. We'll see if we can get any reception or if he can hear me. Are you able to hear me at this spot? Was that a yes?
I can hear you fine.
All right, thank you. So, being on top of this little hill seems to help a lot. I think that'll be good enough for what I'm wanting to do for going out on this elk hunt. So we'll go back and sort of recap on it a little bit. So to finish the review on these two-way radios, the ones that I ended up purchasing were the Midland GTX Pro Series. They seem to do pretty good. 1 to 2 miles away, my boy was inside the house and he was able to hear me. At 3 miles away, I was on the other side of a hill. He had to go outside. It was a little hard to hear, but I could still hear him. 4 miles did great. 5 miles, I was on the other side of a hill again. We did not have good reception. At 6 miles, I was able to hear him perfectly clear. I did not go through all the privacy channels on these things. I left them where it was at. And I left on channel 1, which is where they were already at, and it was already on high power, which is the little H beside the channel. And I did charge them for 24 hours before using them. I think these things are going to work great for going out west and staying in communication with the person I'm going out with. So hopefully this was a little bit helpful. Maybe I could get farther, but where I'm at, I was going to end up being on the other side of a hill again, so I didn't try to go farther. Like I say, hopefully this will help you on choosing a set of radios if you're looking for some.